How's it going, everybody? Thanks for stopping by and watching my YouTube channel. I want to give you the top 5 tips when you become a new manager, so let's go. Number 1, build trust. Build trust early. When you step out on the floor, the number 1 reason why you got to build trust right away is because nobody will trust you in the beginning. Nobody will trust you. Even if you have all the accolades, all the educational experience, all the professional experience, nobody will trust you when you step foot on that floor. Even if you work in a hybrid remote setting where you're not physically with other workers, they will not trust you. So it is imperative that you build trust and build it early. The way you build trust is by going out to these key leaders, to these decision makers, to any employees, and finding out what the cultures are, what the values are, who are these key decision makers, and getting to know them, getting to know what they like, what they dislike, what makes them tick, what makes them happy, what satisfies them. You want to make sure that you get to know your leaders that make decisions really well, get to know the culture of the company, and that will be the best way you can build trust. It's going to take time, it's going to take work, but it is always worth it. So make sure you build trust and build trust early. Number 2, you will be tempted to take on everything by yourself. Don't do everything by yourself. Make sure that you have your team that is ready and willing to support you, ready and willing to engage with you. Make sure you delegate tasks early. Make sure you have folks that are prepared and ready to join the mission with you as a new manager. Make sure that you do not take on everything by yourself. What this leads to is burnout, fatigue, loss of interest in your job, and that is something as a new manager you do not want to carry when you begin. You want to make sure that you delegate tasks early, set clear guidelines and expectations, and that is going to take you far. Number 3, as you are delegating tasks and setting expectations, hold people accountable. Hold people accountable to what they are going to do as far as performance, as far as the assignments that you've assigned them. Do not brush anything under the rug. There is nothing worse as a new manager than dealing with unresolved conflict, than dealing with toxic relationships and toxic environments and just letting it pass by. Never be passive as a manager. Your role is to introspect everything. Get your hands dirty in everything. Is it gonna hurt? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. But being a leader, being a manager, that is part of the requirement, is dealing with uncomfortable conversations, dealing with those things that have been brushed under the rug for so many years or months, and it is up to us to introspect it. It is up to us to hold people accountable. Number 4, segueing into accountability is communication. Communicate, 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 and over-communicate with your key leaders, with your team, with employees, whoever is under your directorship or leadership. You want to make sure that you are communicating and over-communicating at all times. Use every platform possible to communicate. Use every strategy and every tool in your arsenal to communicate. That means social media, text messaging, phone calls, one-on-one meetings, whatever the case is. You want to make sure that you are being clear, that you are forecasting mission and vision, that you are setting clear goals. It's all about communication. We are human beings. We are creatures of communication. So do it well. Last but not least, number 5, take very, very good care of your team. Your team is your greatest advocate. These are the folks that are going to be in the trenches with you, helping you, supporting you, propelling your vision and your mission for your area, for your department, for your company. So get to know your team. What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What is their favorite color? What is their favorite TV show or movie that they're watching on Netflix or Hulu or Prime or Disney Plus? What are the things that make them tick? What is their aspirations? What are their goals? What is their educational background? Get to know them on a personal level. Spend time with them. Go grab a coffee with them. You know, have lunches and celebrate holidays together. This is what's gonna be the catalyst for your department as a new manager, is when you spend quality time with your team. Never distance yourself. Never separate yourself from any of your team members. Get to know each and every one of them personally, and that is gonna propel your leadership, your department to the next level. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it provided high quality content for you. I hope that it was valuable for you. Please click subscribe. I have new content coming here in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk soon.